Cancer, welcome to Illuminated Tarot. My name is Jenna. Today I'm here to do your mid-July reading. We're going to take a look at your overall general energy, what you may not see coming, and get some important advice from Spirit. Thank you for sharing this time with me, for tuning in. Welcome back to those of you who are subscribers, and welcome to anyone who clicked on this and they were curious. Who is this? I do it all the time. I've been following tarot, and I found someone the other day who did like this energy healing, and I really enjoyed it. There's so many people that do that out there. You know, got the whole tingles. We're going to pull from a self-care deck, and then we're going to go into the tarot and end with an herbal astrology oracle message. Cancer. Well, that one wanted to come right out. Some guidance there for you. We'll read that in a moment. And thank you, any Cancerians that tuned in on Sunday. I did something radically new here on the channel. If you're curious about it, it is in the description box below. I call them Sunday Soul Sessions, helping to illuminate the journey for people on a spiritual path weekly. So it's for the collective. And we also started a book club. It's really fun. Things that I can't do here when I'm reading for each individual zodiac. So if you're curious about what was discussed there, go check it out. All right. Our bodies are our gardens. You know, I believe Pisces had this. So you might have Pisces placements. Our bodies are our gardens. That's hard to say. To which our wills are gardeners. William Shakespeare. Yeah. It is all about our willpower. I love that. It really makes you think, doesn't it? William Shakespeare. I mean, if you ever read any of his work, you can just kind of have to read it like 5 times. I don't know how people are in plays that can recite those lines. It's a whole different way of talking. Do something to thank your body for its hard work and its miraculous ability to move, feel, and communicate. You know what did put... You know what? I'm having deja vu. Maybe I pulled this for the day. I saw this today, but I don't know where, because I pull this for myself daily. Yeah. You know, we don't give our bodies the credit that our bodies deserve for carrying around our spirits day in and day out. And really tune in to moving your body and feeling what it's trying to communicate. You know when it's feeling pain, but do you know when it wants to experience more joy? All right, Cancer. The time to relax is when you don't have time for it. This is true. You got to carve out time. You know, your rest time, your downtime is your responsibility. We give so much to other people, but we fail to do that for ourselves. We really do. So it's our rest is our responsibility. Sydney J. Harris said this, the time to relax is when you don't have time for it. Take the time to relax sometime this month when you're going to bed. They want you to do this, or this card, to relax and unwind before bed without your phone or other media. Boy, that's a tough one, isn't it? Read a book, journal your thoughts on the day, or simply sit outside with the quiet and night sky. Do your best to avoid screen time during this relaxation time. See if you can commit to that. That is a tough one because everyone's on their phones, doing the social media thing at the very end. I mean, I do it too. So I'll try and do that as well. And I've tried let's put the phone elsewhere and gotten the clocks. But, the phone always ends up back by the bed, doesn't it? All right. Cancer, let's get into what's happening in your lives. What is the energetic undertone for the rest of the undertone, overtone, all of that good stuff for the rest of the month of July? Queen of Pentacles, King of Wands. Woo! Grounding. Wielding your power. You could be really focused on money and business matters, your work, more practical matters, at least right now in the pre-shuffle. Let's see. Current energies. Woo! Ooh, the Chariot. Talk about summoning your will, wielding your power. Hello, Cancer. There you are. And your big bad self. You get in that chariot and go. And here we go. We're looking at duality. I've been talking about this as well because of doing these soul sessions. I'm now like, ooh, what's Pisces being? What's sorry? And the retrograde is hitting my mouth already. All right, we're in the pre-shadow just about, and it's already hitting. You'll probably see other tarot readers stumbling on their words. Okay, Cancer. This is the duality, the polarity a lot of us in the U.S. are looking at right now, the division that we face in this world, right? As the new earth is being born, we all must do our very best to hold on to unity consciousness, compassion for our fellow mankind, brothers and sisters, all of us. We are all one. So I think this is you moving past people who want to gossip, right? We don't have time for that. Too busy doing stuff, right, Cancer? Crossing, yeah. Passion. Boy, you're moving fast towards something. Fast. Like this is... I'm not even going to try and speak Spanish, but, you know, those kinds of words. Ooh, the Hierophant. Your challenge is you might be moving fast towards something that you need to be dedicated and committed to, but it's in a challenging position, so we'll see why in a moment. This could be some sort of spiritual lesson too that you're learning at this time, which we're always constantly learning, but this one might be a little bit harder to come by. I'm getting that because it's in a challenged position. Ooh, the Star, going after it. Cancer, are you? I feel like this is dream building, having all the hope and faith in the world to go in a direction that feels best for you. Fiery, you're showing me, you know, I mean, you are pouring with the universal consciousness here. This is dream building. The collective Cancerians are feeling dreamy, hopeful, faithful. Opportunity. 7 of Cups. There's some confusion. This is where we put our time, energy, resources into, but it's the thinking before we do it. So it's the thinking and the feeling. You know, this is being guided by your emotions and what feels best for you. What makes you feel excited when you think about it? What makes you feel like that's right? Yes. Let's say yes. That's something that you're dealing with the second half of the month. Ooh, 6 of Cups. There's a lot of cups here, and the opportunity in the immediate future. Something around the past. Perhaps. We'll see. Knight of Cups. You might have the opportunity to experience some greater love. Greater love, Cancer. What you don't see coming. Ooh, generosity of the universe. As you come back into a beautiful homeostasis around what? The 10 of Cups. Cancer. This is looking mighty good. Mighty good. Let's see. Why is the Knight of Cups here? Just check and make sure. I always check to make sure I'm recording. Y'all, I have done that where I'm like, la la la, halfway through. Oh my God, I didn't hit record. All right, Knight of Cups. Wow, this just, I don't know, this just looks fresh and new to me. Fresh and new. Look at moving through that clear water. Someone has some clear intentions here, it feels like. Could be somebody outside of you who's got some clear intentions, Cancer. To love you. Let's see. I'm not really trying to do love readings, but I'm just feeling the vibes right now. It wants to come through. So I've got to read the energy here, folks. But this is bringing your love to whatever it is that you are moving toward. Feels happy. Let's see. 8 of Wands. Yeah, the universe. This has been the universe giving you signs, symbols, synchronicities, things that make you feel like I'm on the right path. I keep hearing, you're on the right path. You're on the right path. Don't second guess. Don't doubt. Don't worry. Don't stress. Go. Just go. All right. Let's see. What else we have here? Ooh. Wow. All right. Bringing some major arcana into this. The High Priestess. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. You got, and Eight of Wands is also a card of heavy communication, you know, rapid fire text messages, you know, long 5-hour phone conversations. I mean, whoever this is, I feel like it's a whoever. May not be the past. It could be just like this really beautiful new friend, new soul sister, brother, partner, lover, you name it. They're bringing it to you and it feels really good. And your intuition is saying, you know what? I'm going to give this a chance. I'm going to give this a chance, Cancer. Whatever this is. It could be an opportunity to invest in a new career endeavor that you've got a lot of heart behind and underneath. And you're really, you know, looking at some new opportunities that you've created for yourself or will create for yourself. But this is incoming opportunities, communication, signs that is pinning. Your intuition is going to be bing, bing, bing. These things that are coming toward you should be lighting up your intuition and your instincts. So Spirit is saying trust in yourself enough to know what's going to serve you and what isn't, and go for it if you're feeling it. All right, if it's feeling right. The Star. What's the Star energy? That did not want to go back in. The Chariot again. Wow. Cancer. And the Three of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. I do declare you are in a very, very positive upswing as far as I can see right now. In the recent past, you started charging ahead into something, maybe starting a friendship, investing in something. This could be good. That's what it feels like. This could be great, Jenna. I'm going to just give it my attention. I'm going to put my toes. Hell, I'm just going to throw my whole body in. That's what it feels like. Not just the toes, all of it. Like, let's just dunk. Let's just go under the water and just swim in there. Yeah. I mean, there is so much energy behind this. That might be, you know, what you need to be like, hold down, hold your horses, slow down a little bit. But I don't think you are, whatever this is. Seven of Cups. Why the Seven of Cups, though, and the opportunity? Because now it's like you might be making decisions with someone else at this time. You know, dream building together. Or you're dream building with some friends that are coming together. This doesn't necessarily have to be a love offer coming towards you. This could be you really spending time with your friends, traveling at this time, and doing fun things together that you've been thinking and dreaming about doing all year, and having it just be so fun and exciting. You know, the Seven of Pentacles is harvest, you know, where we've been waiting for that tree to sprout, right? The blossoms, the fruit, whatever it is that's growing in your tree. You're like, I'm going to fill up my basket. I'm going to fill my basket up. And it's a time to celebrate. I mean, this is the card of celebration amongst your soul family. You know what? I really think that as far as the collective is concerned, you're getting a lot of intuitive hits right now to invest in something that feels really good, that you've been thinking about doing or going after for some time. With the 7 there. Could have been something you started thinking about 7 weeks ago, 7 months ago, 7 days ago. Ooh, Justice. I don't know. I just feel like you could be, Cancerians of the world might just be in a really happy place, a happy pocket of energy. It feels like it. All right. What's the 7 of Cups here? No. I wasn't sure. I was like, no. There we go. Queen of Swords. Let's make sure that I know the difference between the other and me. Very nice. Very nice. You're staying in your distinct energy, but it's almost like you're thinking it through. Queen of Swords, she uses her mental capacity to make sure she knows the difference between enmeshment and being your own sovereign individual. So I like seeing that. Gosh, Cancer. Whoa, did you see that fly out? 4 of Wands, not surprised. Some of you are headed straight for a commitment, or a deepening of a commitment, or a commitment towards something that you really heavily investing in at this time. Dream building. You could be building your dream home. moving into a new home, remodeling a home. Four of Wands is the card of the home. Moving in with friends, having a good time, making decisions. All right, last card. I can't take that many. All right, we'll take, uh-oh. All right, so we do have a little bit, no wonder there's a Seven of Cups, because you could feel like there's, I wasn't expecting this to come in. So amongst this mental capacity to make sure there's a distinction between, be careful that you're not going along with the crowd or going with someone else's desires, and make sure it's really what you want here, because you are showing me that there's some uncertainty. Seven of Cups is that uncertainty around, let me feel my way through this. I'm not sure. Even though you're going full speed towards something, maybe it's too fast. Is that what's going on? Because there are parts of you like, uh-oh, am I going to get myself trapped in a situation I'm not really quite prepared for? What's going on here? I mean, the Queen of Swords has this, let's be practical and logical about things, right? Let's think it through. But you may be overthinking it, because once we get to that 8 position, you could be overthinking something, and almost, it might be something you're doing. I don't know if it's as a precaution, or it's because your intuition is telling you to be careful. Be the judge. I'm not going to discern or try to read between the lines on that one. You be the judge on that one. Okay, Cancer? You know what's best for you, sweethearts. All right. Why is the challenge here? The Hierophant. You may be going to the next level and you're like, am I ready for this? It's possible, because we have the Four of Wands there. And now, if this has nothing to do with something on the personal front, I really do believe as a collective, Cancer, you're showing me what it should feel like to be very careful and cautious over the people you have around you and who you share yourself with. Make sure that they are people that are going to help uplift you, not drain your energy, people that you feel like you have to keep your guard, right? To protect your energy, or they take more than they give to you. So I feel like there's some cautionary energy here in your opportunity around the people around you right now, for whatever reason. So it has nothing to do with some uncertainty. I don't even think it's ambivalence. I think it's serious uncertainty, or light. It doesn't have to be serious, around the investment of the people around you and the time you put into those relationships, or one, if it's about a love relationship, since we did lead with the Knight of Cups here. All right, that has to be said. Regardless, I feel like, you've got some really deliciousness going on in the past around friendships and having a good time and enjoying each other and moving forward, creating plans, feeling like you're really co-creating with others on a really high vibe. It feels that way in the past. There's just a little bit of the snag, I feel like, the second half of the month around you questioning things around some relationships in your life. Page of Wands is the card of friendship. Ooh, Knight of Wands, Three of Wands. Wow, all this Wands energy around the Hierophant. I think you're learning that if someone's moving way too fast, or people are pulling on you a lot, Cancer, because people love Cancer energy. I know that. Cancers feel very, they make you feel grounded and at home, at ease. Every Cancerian I've ever met, I just want to, can I just sit beside you? I really like your energy. That kind of feeling. So I think this is you maintaining healthy boundaries, actually, around other people, around the energy you put out there with the Knight of Wands, and people coming towards you that want your fire, right? Your attention is your fire, right? Your will. And I do think that you are deeply committed to the people around you. There might just be a little bit of like, I need some separation between me and this other person or group of people. Yeah, but I'll tell you what, you have an opportunity, I think, to be paid. I think you're trying to slow someone's roll. You really are. You're trying to slow someone's roll. We have the Knight of Wands here twice. And that's crossing the Chariot. Okay. And you had the Chariot in the past. So this could be one of those things where it's like things might be moving so fast in a situation that you're just like, can we just not go so fast because it's a little over? I just got to ring in my ear. Yeah, I feel like you might be just a little overwhelmed with of something that's moving fast in your life, and you're trying to slow things down. If someone's rushed to commit, or the spiritual lesson here for you is to follow things at your own pace. You know, follow your own rhythm, in other words. You want to create a little bit of space between what you're investing in and how much it's coming at you, how fast it's coming at you. It feels like that. All right, what's the near future? The Six of Cups. Yeah, you're protecting your energy, the Seven of Wands. But you're also protecting a soul contract. You could be, this could be, ooh, you've got a little bit of stress, mental stress. Wow, what a mixed bag you've got going on here. 2 nines. I mean, we have the Nine of Swords and the Nine of Cups. So I think you're trying to follow what feels personally satisfying and gratifying for you in a soul connection or soul connections in a group or around children, because this is the card of children as well. Maintaining healthy boundaries between you and them and trying not to stress. It's like you're practicing trying to really show up in your own energetic frequency whilst being so heavily influenced by the energy of other people around you. And it's something you're really learning, like, okay, I get to choose. I don't have to go along with what someone wants of me or from me. It's like you're taking like a self-responsibility act here. And it's almost like, I think sometimes you go with the flow to keep the peace, and you're not really listening to what you really, really want because you're over considering what other people want of you. So you're learning, I think, through trial and error, how to really listen to your own rhythm and make sure you speak up about it. Because if you don't, because this is the card of communication here, because if you don't, you somehow might get yourself in situations where you're like, God, I wish I had spoken up sooner. Why didn't I? I knew it. You know, that kind of feeling? So you might get yourself in some hot water this month if you don't protect your energy and really make yourself happy and do what's best for you, versus because it's going to stress you out. Because if you don't speak up clearly about your needs and what you want to put your energy into and how, all the who, what, where, when, why of a situation, if you don't, you're going to be really overly stressed and taxed mentally because you wish you would have said something in the beginning. It's almost like, well, I should have said something to start with. And now is it too late because you're worried about how someone's going to react? So this is an interesting reading because you're learning how to be empowered enough to not get yourself entrapped and ensnared in a situation where you're not really listening to what's really going on. You're listening, right? But you're not articulating. You're not sharing what you're really feeling and thinking, to the point where you will have to, under pressure if you don't do it when you know you should. Does that make sense? All right. Let's continue here. What you don't see coming. I mean, everything's going to even out. I just feel like this is a little bit of that ensnared, that little hiccup in what you're moving really, really fast toward. And that might be part of the issue here. This is a lot of movement and things happening very quickly. And you wanting to create a little bit of space and time to slow it down. Because sometimes when things move too fast, it doesn't give you time to think about everything. And so that's what I think you're trying to do. I need a minute. I need a minute to think about everything, And you're worried that even saying that might ruffle some feathers or cause some disagreements or misunderstandings, because people are going to infer, might take things personally, whatever that is. But what you don't see coming is you are going to even out here. I think once you do and say what you know you need to do and say, I see Temperance. So just, it's a matter of, I think you're the one saying we need to like slow this down and be patient. But you have a lot of happiness is what you don't see coming. And a lot of someone, I feel like you have someone being really generous with you, but it might feel like, a love bombing kind of thing, or too many expectations from the giving that you're like, let's be clear here. What are the expectations? Sort of thing. Let me see though. Ooh, the Fool, the Hangman. Yes, some of you are unsure about a brand new beginning. Temperance twice. Strong Sagittarius energy. In Aries energy. So fire. There's a lot of fire being pushed into your life at this time. It does feel around a connection or a group of people mentality, a family unit, and a new beginning. A lot of happiness underneath it. And also, there's just this whole need to be patient and to really look at your own perspective here. Because if you keep giving to a situation without taking the time to consider how you really feel, instead of how you're just rising to meet everyone's expectations of you, then there's going to be more problems down the road. Use your voice, speak clearly, compassionately, kindly, and everything should be fine here. Let's get some advice from Spirit. I know yours felt more, less. It's interesting because I feel less like, let's talk about the collective Cancerian energy and more, because this feels like everything's happening so fast for you that this hopefully will be helpful advice. Just make sure that you listen to your own intuition here around anything that is coming really fast towards you. Let's see, what's some advice from Spirit? Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. Some of you have, I will say this, some of you are very independent. And you might be committing to some things, person, place, or thing at this time that you're like, is this right? You know, and often if we are second guessing something, it may mean it isn't the right fit. I mean, it might be a good for now fit, but just take a look at any of your reservations going into something in a situation that you want to make sure that it's going to feed your independence and not take away from you in any way of what you've already created for yourself. Because the Nine of Pentacles is a self-made man or woman. Is it aligned with you? Yeah, Two of Swords. I think you're trying to slow things. Wow. This is the thing. If you don't maintain your independence here and speak up for yourself, there will be a major crossroads and a tower. I have no idea what this is. I mean, I don't know what situation's going on in your life here, but it's very meaningful to you with the Star and the Hierophant. And I think you're generating some new opportunities, and it may be this is like the family like giving you some backlash here, or friends like not agreeing with you, or a partner that's not agreeing with you. It's like whatever you're trying to cultivate, or you headed towards a new partner and you feeling like you're getting love bombed. So there's something around you being like, let's just hold on a minute, hold on, pushing something back a little bit. And it may cause a tower. It doesn't mean things are going to fall apart. I don't feel like this is you. The tower is you like when, oh my God, I actually stood up for myself, right? I'm not going to listen. I mean, yes, thank you for your opinion, you know, kind of vibe, but I'm going to do what I'm going to do, right? Because you've already made the decisions in your life to reach this point, right? The Nine of Pentacles. All right, let's get an herbal astrology message, Cancer. See what is the final message here for the reading. Herbal astrology. Ooh. No, I said it's going to fly out. Nah. That's my fault. My bad. But I'm seeing a lot of motherly maternal figures. Motherly maternal figures. I'm not sure why. Maybe your role as a mother, or mother issues are coming up, or a motherly figure in your life. No. There we go. Shashandra. Shashandra. You know, herbs are hard to say. This is a hard one. Grace. 29, which breaks down to the number 11. All right. And cat's claw was underneath it. Purification. That was just came out with it. All right. 29. Oh, you're definitely going through a period of self-mastery around standing up for yourself. That much is true. Inner beauty, inspirations, euphoria, vision, supernatural powers, synergy. Well, we do have the star energy and a lot of passion behind you. Like the Temperance card in the tarot, which came out twice, by the way. The goddess holds a cup of water representing the subconscious as she crosses over a stream of water representing the conscious mind. Shasandra's medicine teaches us about the high alchemy of beauty, grace, and the harmony of dualities. Like the medicine of Swan, Shashandra is here today to remind you of the grace within balance, patience, and moderation. You are being invited to allow life force to flow through you, You are allowing life force to flow through you without force or resistance. Follow your visions and pay close attention to the subtle language in your body and surroundings. If you feel out of orbit or aloof, make time to ground. Grounding will only facilitate your development to a higher consciousness. You know, what's really cool about this is Shashandra is perfectly yin and yang balanced, which we had the chariot twice. A lot of imagery here tying in with this herb. Shashandra nurtures all 5 elements, wood, fire, earth, metal, and water, and enters all 12 energy channels or meridians of the human body as a symbol of longevity and beauty, even suggesting the ability to attain immortality. Shashandra is pictured often in ancient Chinese art. Considered a panacea, it increases energy, prolongs life without aging, benefits the mind, supports the eyes, and acts as an anti-inflammatory. It's ruled by Jupiter. So that's why, you know, there's a lot of good luck coming to you through this card. So, and it's about the expansion that you're experiencing this time, and almost through the 5 elements and all your 12 meridians. You could be lighting up in your light body right now and having to ground, all right? Your energetic channels are like, boom. So it all leads to favoring longevity in every organ system and harmonizes all polarities. This is also a signature of Venus, all right? That inner beauty. I feel like you're radiating in a new vibration here. All right. Take it as it resonates, but this is about having grace in you speaking up for yourself and holding on to your inspirations and visions and trying to not let any naysayers nip at your feet, okay? I'll see you in the next one, Cancer. Sending love.